How's it going, guys? Violet 4K, aka Tim, bringing another video. Today I want to talk about a hot topic within the Call of Duty community, and that is skill-based matchmaking. Now, in my opinion, it fares to be pretty unpopular. I don't think skill-based matchmaking is as strong as what everyone makes it out to be, but I do think there is something there. I don't want to say that there's not, because I definitely think that players that are below a .7 KD tend to be hidden away from the other players unless you're playing in a party with someone with a higher KD than that. Because I do check the averages of most of my lobbies, and they tend to be around 0.8 to about 1.4 KD. That's what I typically see. Most sitting around a 1. So I would say, how does that prove that skill-based matchmaking is in the game? I currently sit at a 2.88 KD, around a 450 score per minute, though it is kind of bugged in my barracks because it's saying I have like a 320 and it just keeps going down, even though I look at the average within the Call of Duty companion app and it's showing me around a 450 average for the week, every week. So I think that's a little bugged, but that's nor here or there. Basically, I think these players are being hidden from us, and I think that is what the skill-based matchmaking is. I don't think there's necessarily sweats. I don't think there's necessarily always good players being put in your games. I do think that there may be, and this is very possible, that what Exclusive Ace and Drifter did, a hidden MMR, I think there may be slightly something there, but I don't think it's as extreme as everyone makes it out to be. I think people want to believe that something's there because they're not doing as well as Call of Duty. Now, you guys have to remember, the devs admitted that this game was meant for worse players to do better with the guns, with the maps. They want the worst players to be able to kill better players. So they implemented all these one-shot kills. They have a lower time to kill. They added maps that have camping spots, a lot of head glitches, a lot of corners that are dark and it's hard to see. And that's why it's easier for you to die to other players that are not as good as you. Now, I see a lot of people saying, oh, my players are playing like MLG pros. Now, when they say that, I'm pretty sure most players are just camping. That doesn't indicate any kind of skill. That doesn't show that skill is, that great. And I know people are going to reference the Drifter and the Exclusive Ace, but I just don't think their tests are super fair. Their KD accounts aren't that big of a difference. I think their lowest KD was like a 0.8 KD that they tried, and that's still, like I said, it's kind of in what I see in my averages, so you're not going to get anything lower than that. I think you need more of a 0.4 or 0.5 KD account to really prove that those players are hidden. So I think there needs to be something done with some kind of test done that can prove it. I mean, we're not really going to know until Modern Warfare or Infinity Ward comes out and says, this is what the matchmaking is. And they're never going to do that. They keep it hidden for a reason. They don't like to share that information because I believe there's... I don't know exactly the reason why. There's only things I can assume, such as they want to protect their interests or their investments and their patents. So I think that's why. And speaking of patents, that's another thing that's been brought up on the Call of Duty subreddit. Is a while back there were patents released that the people had found that Activision had submitted. Now, I don't think these are all having to do with Call of Duty, and I also don't think they're implemented into the game, but they do have something to do with how players' bullets may stop working if they're coming against the worst player, and there are other things. And just because a patent's filed doesn't mean that the system's actually been created. It just can be an idea, and I think people don't realize that. I think a lot of people just take these patents like, oh yeah, they have filed a patent, they're 100% of the game. Now, that's not always the case. I think people don't realize that, and they don't even. Activision has so many different games that you can't just think that it's for Call of Duty. And now I know most Call of Duty players don't play other games. They just play Call of Duty. They think they're gamers, but let's be honest, they're Call of Duty players. That's what they are. I remember when I mainly played Call of Duty, that's all I played. I didn't have interest in any other game. So now that I play other games, there's other games out there you can enjoy. So if you're really unhappy with Modern Warfare, and not even just because of skill-based matchmaking, but if you're unhappy about Modern Warfare, then just stop playing it. Go to Fortnite, go to Rainbow Six Siege, go to any other shooter. I mean, there's tons of them out there that you can play. So just find something you enjoy that's not Call of Duty and play it. And, sometimes I think people get bored of games in general, so that's just what you have to deal with. And I know I did it. That's why I took a 9-month hiatus, because there was just nothing out there that I enjoyed. The games I did enjoy died. So, there's other things out there. So if you want to just play this game but then complain about it all the time, then what's the point? And now, I know I'm kind of going on a tangent or a rant, but it's frustrating to see. That's all I see on Twitter and YouTube and Reddit. It's just people flooding in about skill-based matchmaking. Enjoy the game or don't. The game can be frustrating sometimes. I know. I've raged at it. But at the same time, the game can be pretty fun. I think if you just take it for what it is and just kind of put up with the bullshit, because let's be honest, every Call of Duty there's bullshit, and you have to either deal with it or you don't. That's what you need to do. Just like Infinite Warfare, I didn't play it because there's a lot of bullshit in it. I'm sick of the specialist type deal. I'm sick of the boost packing or boost jumping. So I mean, just don't play it. It's the bottom line. I know it's not an answer a lot of people want to hear. They say, no, we shouldn't have to. We paid $60 for a game. We shouldn't have to. But these devs are set in their ways, and there's nothing we can do about it. So you guys just need to either play the game or not, and let them fix what they are going to fix. And if they don't, and you're not happy with the product they're putting out, then just uninstall it. That's the real answer I can give you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The gameplay in the background is a 50-8 carry on Piccadilly in kill confirmed 6v6. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. The map is so bad. I hate the map. It's it's not fun. You can hardly see people half the time. The map plays just so poorly. There's no real flow to it. Granted, that's a lot of the maps in this game. Hopefully they bring out some new maps soon that flow better. I would like to see some NW3. I'm a little nervous about them bringing them doors and kind of ruining them. But for the most part, like if you take Vacant and you take Crash, they don't play very well in this game. And I saw a lot of people saying they didn't play that great in COD 4 either, but it is what it is. Hopefully they don't add too many camping spots or other head glitches and such into those other maps. So they do bring it back in the MW3 or MW2 maps. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know people are going to not like what I said, but it is what it is. If you like the game, play it. If you don't play it. If you have an issue with the matchmaking, it is what it is. I don't think it's ever going to get changed. I know they said they're always tweaking the matchmaking, so it's always being changed when whether we know it or not. They don't mention it. In this game, they have a big issue with doing ghost patches, so hopefully they can be a little more transparent. I know they said they're going to try to be more transparent in the future. Hopefully they are. So we'll see what happens in the future. If you guys enjoy the game, play it. If you don't play it. And if you guys enjoy the gameplay, make sure you hit that like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Doesn't really bother me too much. I'm a small channel. I don't really get too many views on this channel anyway. I'm just here for a hobby and to have fun. Hopefully you guys are too. So if you guys do like it, leave a rating and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, man. God damn. I wish I didn't shoot down my VTOL, dude. This is close. Was that what? Oh, 725? Damn. Attack, teammate. Wow, dude. You're so good having 16 kills. Wow, talk about a carry, man.
Let's have another.
15-8. Jeez.